제 160회. 얼마나 긴장했는지 몰라요.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone, welcome to Arirang TV's Let's Speak Korean. I'm your host, Lisa Kelly, and next to me, always there for us, here's Steven.
Thank you very much. And that's right, I am. 안녕하세요, I'm Steven Revere. You can also come visit me at arirangtv.com, click on Let's Speak Korean, and I go into that website all the time to see what's going on. And there's a lot of other viewers who participate in that website as well, answering questions and asking questions, both in English and Korean. It's a lot of fun. And two other visitors of our website are...
My name is Marina. 안녕하세요. Nice to meet you again, and I hope you'll enjoy the lesson together with us.
안녕하세요. My name is Mubin, and I'm from Pakistan. I hope we had a good conversation to give you good examples of Korean.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, let's get started. Here is our situation dialogue for today.
Wrap it up
With Lisa
and Steven.
휴, 회의하는 동안 조마조마했어요.
저도 얼마나 긴장했는지 몰라요.
우리 팀 발표도 잘 끝났는데 회식합시다.
좋아요. 다들 고생하셨습니다.
Okay, it looks like they just got through with a meeting and they're discussing how it went, how they felt about it, and then they go and say, let's go and have some good food and drinks afterwards. So, first line is phew. Okay, this is the Korean version of woo. Is that woo? Is woo? Okay, it's relief, right? And then 회의하는 동안 조마조마했어요. 회의하는 동안, we learned 동안 last time, during our meeting, 조마조마했어요. Now this is probably a new expression for you, 조마조마하다. So I've actually prepared something. The first one is 조마조마. Okay, 조마조마 means you're very 불안하다, you're not sure, you're very concerned, you're very worried.
We'll see a synonym in the next sentence, right? In the next sentence it says 긴장하다, which
That's
is nervous
right.
about something, right? This is to be nervous. 조마조마하다, and then there's also something to compare it with, isn't
Right,
there?
I'm going to show you this
We
one.
want to compare it to...
Is 두근두근, okay? Now this one, I just want to show you, is like your heartbeat. When we describe your heartbeat.
Look at the woman. Look
right.
at the woman there.
Do. We say this is 두근두근두근하다. Okay?
두근두근거리다, right?
거리다.
Yes, your heartbeat, the sound of your heartbeat, 두근두근거리다. So this also happens, like you said, when you're nervous, but also maybe you were mentioning if you meet a new boyfriend, and your heart starts going.
Right. So in America we say I've got butterflies in my stomach. You know, I'm so nervous. It can be in anticipation for something, or because you may be worried. Right. It can be positive or negative. 두근두근하다 is the same thing too. It can be in anticipation for something because you're happy, or out of worry or concern.
We had a little review in that, didn't we? The 하는 동안, right? That's great that we see the same things again. I hope you're staying with us every day so you can build that foundation on the pagoda there that we talked about. We're building on what we've already learned, right?
Let's try repeating that though, okay? 공부하는 동안 조마조마했어요 because I was so concerned if I get something wrong, okay?
공부하는 동안 조마조마했어요.
공부하는 동안 조마조마했어요.
And what if on your first day when you came here, I'm sure you guys were really nervous, right?
exactly.
And you guys were sweating and we're all nervous and they were afraid of what should I say? So, okay. 첫날 두근두근 했어요. Okay?
첫날 두근두근했어요.
네.
전날 두근두근했어요.
Very nice. Okay, and the second line, Stephen says is, 저도 얼마나 긴장했는지 몰라요. And this is such a nice expression because we're emphasizing how nervous he was. 얼마나 긴장했는지, 얼마나 무서웠는지, 얼마나 행복했는지, 얼마나 더웠는지 몰라요. And then when we say 몰라요, it doesn't mean I literally don't know. It's, you wouldn't believe how hot I was, how nervous I was, how concerned I was.
Yes, it's a great explanation. You're not saying that, you don't know. You're saying you wouldn't believe about something, right? And it's kind of long to learn. 얼마나, and then you just put a verb in there with the 은지, 는지. We've had our adjective in there with the 은지, 는지. We've had this many times before, usually with 알다 모르다, and that's what this is. 알다 모르다. 얼마나 바블라인지 몰라요. And here, we could do anything. Like,
Yeah,
pretty, 얼마나 예쁜지 몰라요.
Thank you, Stephen.
Or, I bet you have some good
The
ideas.
other day I was shopping. 얼마나 비쌌는지 몰라요. I didn't know how expensive it was. Okay, and what about you guys? What about your first impression of Korea?
한국에 처음에 왔을 때 얼마나 재미있는지 몰라요.
재밌었는지.
재미있었는지 몰라요.
Very good. Past tense, okay?
한국에 처음 왔을 때 얼마나 신나는지 몰라요.
Very good.
신이 났는지. 오,
Excited.
신이 나다. Yeah, have a
Very
really
good.
good time.
Okay, next line. 우리 팀 발표도 잘 끝났는데 회식합시다. Okay, this is a long sentence, but it's not difficult. It's a very simple sentence just with a few vocabulary words. 우리 팀 발표도. 발표 is a presentation. Team, their team presentation. 끝났는데. Okay, it's finished. So let's have a 회식. 회식 is when everybody gets together and has dinner afterwards with a few drinks. So Stephen says, 좋아요. 다들 고생하셨습니다. Okay, 좋아요. Very good. 다들, everyone. 고생하셨습니다. And I like this expression because, Stephen always says, 수고하셨습니다, 수고하세요. He's always teaching us how to say that. And this is another word that they say in place of 고생, in place of 수고하셨습니다 is 고생하셨습니다, or they actually say 고생하세요. Go through a lot of hardship. Thanks.
As soon as you get done going through a hard time, 고생하셨습니다, then what's the next thing to do? 회식합시다. The next thing to do is go out and grab a few drinks with all your coworkers and get a little closer. 회식 is a big cultural aspect of this country.
Right. And right there, 고생, once again, that's a hard time, that's hardship. Is literally what it means. And it doesn't have to be just when we're working, but it can be literally in life too. I went through a big time in my life where I had no money, was living on the streets. 고생 많이 했어요. It could be literal like that. All right, let's go on to our Korean Insight. Korean Insight. And so this is like...
Hey, Lisa, guys, check this out.
Is this that tournament you were talking
The
about?
golf tournament I was telling you
my
about.
gosh.
Took me a little trophy home.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
See, you reap benefits after all that work you've been going through.
I've been practicing
Hold
a
on.
lot. yeah.
고생 끝에 낙이 온다. It's in our lesson today. 고생
Oh,
끝에 낙이
right.
온다.
That's right. That's the proverb that we were going to teach right now, that Korean insight. Ladies and gentlemen, 고생, hardship, 끝에, at the end of it, not something wonderful. 온다 is to come to you. That's right. After you work really hard at something, you get the benefits, the pleasures, all the good
I
parts.
remember you
Yes.
being like at the bottom of that class. So what place did you get? Like at least third, right?
Well, I got the high score. This is for the high score. So anyway, let's move on. So let me summarize for you before we go back and we'll watch the animation again. What's happening? 얼마나 긴장했는지 몰라요. You wouldn't believe how nervous I was. I was so nervous. So pay attention to that while you're going through the animation once more, okay?
Wait a minute. This isn't even your name.
No. But I got the highest score. What do you
Anyways,
want?
let's go on to our flash animation.
휴, 회의하는 동안 조마조마했어요.
저도 얼마나 긴장했는지 몰라요.
우리 팀 발표도 잘 끝났는데 회식합시다.
좋아요. 다들 고생하셨습니다.
Okay, I think we have a little time to review over what we learned today. There's some really good expressions. Let's say we're taking a test, okay? Obviously, you're very nervous and concerned about what your grade's going to be like. 시험 보는 동안 조마조마했어요.
시험 보는 동안 조마조마했어요.
Okay, and your heartbeat was racing. So 시험 보는 동안 두근두근했어요.
예, 시험 보는 동안 두근두근했어요.
And then 얼마나 긴장했는지 몰라요.
얼마나 긴장했는지 몰라요.
네, 수고하셨습니다. 고생 많이 하셨습니다. 오늘 회식할까요?
그러면
Very good. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you here next time. Bye-bye, everyone.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
아련 TVW.